Hello everyone, we are here for Game 5 of the DOS Anniversary Tournament. I am Fat, I'm here with Noxton on tech.
Hello everyone, I'm here again, I guess.
Wonderful. We've had quite the set of matches over the past weekend. Would you say so, Noxton?
We got pretty long matches the last few days. Two game of sevens and one almost game of seven. And
Abs-
these matches were exciting.
Absolutely. We're hoping for yet another exciting match today, starting off on Splat Zones on Crab Leg Capital. This has seemed to be quite the nail biter over these first few matches. A relatively new map, pretty open, but with lots of little nooks and crannies and paintable walls to play with if you're looking to sneak in and cause some damage.
Yeah, and you need to look up for the grades. Especially if you're standing up, it's pretty easy to get shoot it from below.
Certainly,
But
and good spots for, I imagine, like a Splatling or a Charger to sneak in and try to get some of their picks.
yeah, pretty hard to fight against them if they're standing correctly. So
All right, so we have today, of course, the make sure I get the order right. We have the Bog Beast Butterflies and Viscous Krillers here. Bog Beast Butterflies as our alpha team and Viscous Krillers as the beta team here. Looks like they're just about set up and wishing good matches to all competitors this evening.
and the battle begins. So let's see what we have here.
All right, looks like we have two shooters, T-Tech and NZAP, on the side of the Bog Beast Butterflies, as well as a Wiper Deco and a Splatling. On the other side, we have two Splatter Shots, both varieties, Splashomatic and a heavy Splatling as well.
So almost identical. Wait.
Right, and an early pick on 3 of the members of Bog Beast Butterflies means an early cap for Viscous Krillers. Starting to push up and take space while they have specials at the ready for the retake.
So,
See some ink strikes coming out.
and
Ink Zuka at the ready.
they are pushing really far in.
There goes. Very nice pick there, resulting in a trade. Oh! And 2 more picks. 1 left on the side of Viscous Krillers, but they are still maintaining control. Bog Beast Butterflies coming in. And we get the cap. 2 down on Viscous Krillers. Some very nice
They
pick there.
are holding up the zone.
Time's counting down, Crash. We've run out of penalty. Very nice hold from have the Bog Beast Butterflies. With the Crab Tank coming out and taking care of that Splatling. Two down. The Waybigger coming out. It's looking like we might get the cap here. Oh, not quite.
We got it.
Just coming out very close. More ink strikes coming out. Down the zone. Zone now flipping to the Bog Beast Butterflies. And pushing up, we have this Wiper. Very nice picks on the way out. Very aggressive play, but allowing them to jockey for a lot of position for Bog Beast Butterflies. Very nice pick by the heavy onto the Splashomatic. And with that, Bog Beast Butterflies takes the lead, just barely. this Ink Strike is going to be able to cap it again for Viscous Krillers, and it does. Still anyone's game with just over 2 minutes left. Some nice picks from the heavy Splatling. Juices out on the side of Bog Beasts. Pushing back the Viscous Krillers into this corner here.
Okay, and we see Trizuka there getting the picks here.
So fortunately, 3 going down on the side of Viscous Krillers in result. Still have a Crab Tank at the ready, see if we can't capitalize on that. Here we have the Crab Tank. 1 going down. A few more seconds to cap. And with that, the game 1 goes to the Bog Beast Butterflies. Well fought, quite a bit of back and forth. It doesn't seem like any particular team has too much of an advantage. Looking like looking like we can hope to expect another very even round of games going forward in this match.
So, and we got a fist bump here, so I hope I'm going back because I well, try to look up how to activate the auto spec mode again.
Absolutely. If someone in chat could give us, it's some combination of L and R buttons.
I tried. It seems it's ZL and R, and well, I try to keep that in mind.
If someone in chat can confirm that, that would be peachy keen. Bad, unfortunately, has idiot fingers, which is why he hasn't been put onto the spec.
But okay, the next game, Tower Controller Marco.
Alright, so if we are Viscous Krillers, what kind of adjustments are we looking to make going into our tower control match on Mechamar? We have another fairly neutral stage here.
I think we can expect either some Slosher or a Blaster combi. Because Marco Mart with tower control, if you use the right weapons like Slosher or Blasters, you can pretty much secure the first 2 checkpoints.
Absolutely, and knowing that a couple of the members of Viscous Krillers do have quite a bit of flex, a couple of different weapons that they play, I'm wondering if we'll see a difference in the comp, or maybe just a difference in strategy, trying to get more specials coordinated at the right time, especially around those checkpoints.
We can definitely see specials using together, or are used together. Because if we get the 2 heavies there and on their snipe,
yes,
you either need a flanker to get all around the flank, or specials to get them out. So if they're using it correctly, we can see a few picks there.
All right, let's see what the loadouts are on our second match, tower control on Mako Mart. Heavy Splatling on the side of the Bog Beast Butterflies, as well as that same sword shot and NSAP comp. And we do see a bucket on the side of Viscous Krillers. We have the Tri-Slosher Nouveau, as well as a Ranged Blaster and a Tri-Stringer coming out. Lots of AoE. Should do them really nicely on the tower here.
So let's see. Okay.
One down. Spawn coming on the side. Oh, and we get the pick on a Bog Beast Butterfly here. And another trade on the left stack.
The heavy is on the stack, trying to push the tower, but they get picked up. Missiles are coming down, stopping the push.
Well timed. And here's the push in from the sword. Stopped in his tracks.
So now it's even out, and here we get the picks.
Still a lot of neutral play here. Not too many points on the board for either team. We're looking to get a couple more picks before we go. And these could be the picks we need. We've got 2 down and some juice out.
2
That'll
versus
give that
3.
quick respawn.
Now they are pushing it to the first checkpoint.
Absolutely. I think we see the first checkpoint go here.
Ooh, Heavy gets
Oh
picked
yeah.
up.
That was a very nice set of picks, and the first checkpoint is down.
So, Splatana waiting for the jump.
Very nice tracing shot. It's still pushing for
But-
points.
Yeah, the push is not over. Ooh, there we got the blaster play.
Yeah, the super jumps coming in, really making it difficult for Boggy's Butterflies to keep them away. Viscous Krillers continue to put on pressure. This might be the end of that push, though.
Towers moving back.
Here's some juice coming out on the side of Bog Beasts.
Always good to have some cold drinks. And
Splatana going in deep.
slushing
And a
with the
trade.
triple.
Wow. Well fought, but still in a very neutral space as everyone comes off a respawn.
So now we maybe see the butterflies going for the push.
Yes, a lot of green on the map, a lot of Bog Beast Butterflies color going.
Oh, 2 picks on the
But-
tower.
Yeah, still getting the picks on them. Viscous Krillers winning their fights.
Oh,
You see the bucket get called out and handily dispatched.
yeah.
Still in a 2v3 situation.
Yeah. Hydra's holding his position. Trying to push in a little bit. Looking for the blaster. Oh, it's a wipe!
A wipe, this could be exactly what they need to turn this around.
So, but they still need their first checkpoint.
We've got 2 specials coming out in missiles and Booyah Bomb.
Tower still going.
Tacticooler coming out as well. Gonna provide a little bit of quick respawn as they round the bend after dropping that first checkpoint.
So, but the push isn't. Oh, or is it? Is it over or not? They are trying it. The Rumi on the tower. Oh, the Trisuka.
Nice, very nice Trisuka shots. Pippi has been really on point with their Trisuka this match.
Jump to the beacon first, okay. But now we are getting a push from the Krillers. Let's see how this will go. Oh, 3 down.
Time is running out.
So
Could still be an own game. There's only a 5-point difference. No checkpoints need cleared.
but they only have a half a minute left.
Push to currently 3v3. Bomb coming out.
Tower.
Jump back in to use missiles.
Ooh.
Got a
The bomb from-
hard flank on the left.
Oh, but 5 seconds
Behind.
left.
Ooh, and another double kill. That will take the game for the Viscous Krillers, bringing the score from to 1-1.
Yeah, pretty hard matches here. It was pretty close and the Trisuka came in clutch.
Very clutch tries to use the shots. A lot of aggression on this map. Lots more room to come in with flanks and to push in very hard. Looking a very different looking game from the first one. A very different type of mode and comp, allowing them to make those aggressive plays on the side of Viscous Krillers. Still well defended by Boggy's Butterflies. It was a very, very close game.
And let's see what we'll have for the next match on Rainmaker Undertow.
Rainmaker Undertow.
I wonder how they'll switch up their comps again. If they're going to change.
I can imagine we're seeing more use of the Tacticooler from both teams. You know, seems to be pretty much a staple on Rainmaker nowadays, giving that little extra bit of mobility to the Rainmaker carrier, at allowing the defending teammates to come back in fast with special ready should they go down.
So the teams are ready. So I wonder how they will push. I mean, most of them pushed over the long side on Undertow. It's usually the safer road, I think.
Definitely more cover to deal with. It is definitely a longer route, but more cover, more distance between the snipe area and the ring where backliners can tend to shoot from and the carrier. And of course, less exposure due to some of those little dips and valleys. Let's see what the loadouts will be. Very similar comp. We'll switch to the heavy deco. We got Kraken on both sides with a crack on splat roller and on the side of Viscous Krillers.
So, and here we are. Rainmaker's pop, we got the first picks. Oh,
Two south, two down to the side of the Bog Beasts.
so now they're pushing over right, the shorter road.
Oh, stopped just short of that checkpoint.
2 versus 4.
Oh. Some more clutch Trizuka shots. This time from Zion, who's taken over the role as the spot shot.
Oh, it's these Trizuka shots. Oh. Rainmaker got caught up in the mist and the bow. Oh,
Got
we
Kraken
got
on Kraken action. Usually got to pay extra for something like that. We got beacons on both sides, keeping everyone in very close quarters.
Trizuka is coming in. Let's see, the butterflies do have the Rainmaker and are going over the... Yeah,
Crack on roller just barely caught the Rainmaker carry. We still have a lot of yellow ink on the ground, seeing if they can make the pop and capitalize on it. There's a clear path to the left check. They can make it happen.
Trizuka stopping the bow from using his special.
Very nice missiles coming out.
Oh.
Ooh, it's a nice movement by Mothman. Oh, just short once again. Some very nice evasive maneuvers. Unfortunately, didn't quite get the check there.
Oh, and that's the pop. Still coming in. They don't give up their Rainmaker.
Got the Rainmaker once again.
Oh, and
the
the
checkpoint.
checkpoint.
Wow. Just barely slipped through.
Using the Kraken to have some defensive options to get the Rainmaker is actually a good idea.
Very clever persistence by Mothman there. So we got Kraken coming in another time. He's pining a pick. Looking to escort this Rainmaker back to a neutral position, but getting pinched in the process. As our Rainmaker finding himself alone on the right side of the map.
So let's see, they're holding up the mid. And that's the pop. And again the Kraken clutch, and he's going for the checkpoint. Can he make it? Oh.
A very interesting strategy to use the Kraken to slip through enemy fire and have a safe way to pick up the Rainmaker those extra points. Still 2 minutes left and a pick on the side of all these butterflies. Still not out of the game yet. This checkpoint can fall very fast.
But having a 7-point disadvantage is kind of hard to count up.
It's a tall order for sure. They do have the time to make with it. They'll have to win a lot of their fights and use their specials very smartly.
Zion gets picked up.
Good picks on the side, just the heavy splatling up. This should be the checkpoint here.
Oh, and
Someone slipping through. A lot of patience on the part of ENL.
and that's
Good
the
patience
checkpoint.
there. That gets the checkpoint. Props to ENL for their patience there, not just
And
rushing
it's
in prematurely.
a 2 versus 4. They're coming back in.
1 down. 2 down on the side of Bog Beasts. Going around the side of the
No.
ring.
Can they make
3
the
down.
jump?
We
See?
have the Kraken coming out.
Oh!
Oh, up down to 9 points. See if they can get a quick pop. Wavebreaker whale coming out, and they do.
Oh,
Stop
that
at
jump.
1.
Okay, half a minute left for the butterflies to get actually a KO out of this.
They'll have to win all of their fights moving forward, taking their time with the Rainmaker. 15 seconds left before we go into overtime.
So, and the timer of the Rainmaker is still running.
Tacticooler still out. Maker timer
See
counting down. They're gonna have to push
what
soon.
we got here. The Killer Whale.
Evasion
Oh,
right off them.
Rainmakers alone.
Go 1 deep into their bats. They go down. 2 more jump in. Tri-Strike's coming out.
Joker with the Kraken behind the
Coming
Rainmaker.
under fire.
Ooh, can he
through.
make it?
Oh, it
Ooh,
ran
the
right into
Trizuka.
a valiant attempt, but just taken out the last minute. Wow. What a turnaround.
This was intense. Pretty close for both sides.
Good pushes all around. Just coming down to a couple of points in the end. With that, we have 1 win to 2 for Bog Beast Butterflies and Viscous Krillers, respectively.
So, making sure I think I have the numbers mixed up. So,
Should be 1 on the side of Bog Beast and 2 on the side of
the-
Viscous Krillers.
no, it should be
If,
right.
I know it's correct. Excellent. All right, we go to our first Clam Blitz map. Hagglefish Market. Another classic, fairly common competitive map mode combination. We've seen a lot of scrapping in these Hagglefish games these past couple of days. Wouldn't you say?
I mean, we got pretty strong pushes. Like that one from the last match, where they pushed with 2 big clams. And there also was one who there, I think, pushed down to 50 again. So
Absolutely.
it seems the first push is the important one.
Yeah, absolutely. Lots of team coordination required for Clam Blitz. I'm interested to see how these teams will adjust their strategies the longer the tournament goes, the more they build their team synergy, to see how their strategies will improve. For those viewers that don't know, all of the teams participating in this tournament have been formed and been working together for just less than 2 weeks now. So they're developing strategy, creating comps, and making friendships all along the way.
Yeah, and I wonder how the teams will evolve. Apart from finding the right comp for each teams, it's really nice to see how they play well in a team. Like getting
Love
the
seeing
right.
the variety. Yeah, absolutely. Love seeing the variety of weapons as well. We have a variety of weapons, variety of skill levels, chances for more experienced members to, in effect, mentor some of the less experienced players, and of course, new connections being made between members of the server along the way.
Yeah, always good to see how the people here are growing together. And
Certainly. Alright,
so, now that's game.
that should be it. Clam Blitz on Hagglefish Market. Bog Beast Butterflies versus Viscous Krillers. Let's see what we have. Similar comp with our Splatling Mothman switching to the ballpoint. We see a heavy edit Splatling and an Anaki Splattershot Nova, as well as a Vanilla Wiper coming out on the side of Viscous Krillers.
So, and there we have it. They're trying to get mid. I mean, the switch to ballpoint and edit are quite interesting. There are
If they look,
the inkjet.
looks like we have a pretty aggressive comp that we're looking to do. Looking to go in with Tacticooler and Inkjet, and coming and following up with those Slayer weapons, the sword and Temple Dagger. A couple early picks, but still pretty even as far as map control is concerned.
Yeah, they're trying to get the right picks for the push.
Flank gets called out on the side of Bogby's Butterflies with their sword going down.
So Krillers saving up their clams.
Got the second inkjet of the game from our Anaki, and 3 down on the side of Bog Beasts. But 2 down on the side of Viscous Krillers.
That's a soft wipe. No, the
It is. Ooh, and the sword coming in.
strike is
Just
coming up.
sneaking in. Very tense battle in mid. Just each team just inching back and forth.
They're trying to find an opening.
Just a bit of tango in mid right now as they sneak their way up. Now we have a turn for the Bog Beast Butterflies to try to sneak in and make something happen. 2 down on the side of Viscous Krillers. Still no power climb made just yet.
Oh, there's a flank from behind.
See it, see if they can't capitalize on it.
What gets
Ooh,
called out?
pinched away. Good team coordination there. Love to see a team move together like that. We have the power clam and a VAT coming out. Second special in Ink Strike. Gonna be able to come through with your hammer.
Ooh,
Just missing it.
missed
Just
it.
missing, but getting the second one in.
But yeah, I think that's the push. D-Tech is alone.
Always tough not having any follow-up to the power clam. Giving a pity climb to Viscous Krillers. Very close to getting two power clams. Down. Quick trade going on between.
Oh,
and a jump in.
see the
Wow! With the beacon.
their beacon was set up. Oh my god.
Surprise! I don't know if someone snuck in or that beacon was always there, but very, very nice.
It should be the
Totally.
first push. I mean, I already wondered why he jumped and flew in the wrong direction. But no, we know.
Good awareness and communication there.
And I think that beacon gets called out.
Sword getting in there, being a thorn in the side. Lots of map control from the Bog Beast Butterflies right now. Really having the team push back. We see power clams being, collected, just trying to get a push started. One going down to the Inkjet. Some juice going out. Oh, one unfortunate splat bomb.
Now 2 big clams on the side
Power
of
clams.
butterflies.
We see that the more aggressive players trying to drop it, having the sword drop it so as not to get called out by the other team. Power clams can do a lot in terms of building special and, of course, scoring points, but they do put a big target on your back.
So let's see what they're doing.
We're seeing the Viscous Krillers taking a bit more space, some patient defense and old-time specials, but we have that long flank going on.
But
And
they're
the
using
flank
the
causing enough of a distraction from Mothman to get another power clam in. And a second power clam.
second one. Player in the mid, trying to get some clams in.
Kept it open. just long enough for the team to respawn with 8 seconds left. This will give another power plant, but there's a lot of opportunity to build map control. Those beacons are right in the spot they need to be to mount their defense.
So now overtime is running out.
One down on Viscous Krillers. All of them down. A very nice flank here.
But I think that's game. Yep.
Yeah, not enough time.
So close for
One
that
more
one
win
push.
to Bog Beast Butterflies.
But now they're even out. 2 for both teams. 2 wins.
Yet another set of
So-
close games. And another set of very well coordinated banners.
But let's see if we can get a game of 7 again today. So let's see.
Must say, very impressed with all of the effort of these teams. All this weekend, a lot of effort getting put into practice and open, do some scrims, receiving feedback from other players. These teams have been putting in work. We are, for all intents and purposes, a more casual tournament, but we're seeing a lot of players taking it just as serious as they would any other, and that's really good to see. A lot of folks getting a chance to learn and implement new strategies as we go. All right, so we are tied here, Noxton, on Splatsbones Inc. Blood Academy. If I'm looking to secure my lead here, what are you looking to do in terms of strategy, comp, etc.?
Let's see. First up, I would get a weapon I'm comfortable with backing up. For myself, ballpoint, for example, just to get one side of the zone, to hold it there and trying to help my mates. While as for frontliners, I would try to, well, get in and actually stay in a group. So if something happens, you can get back up from your backliner.
Absolutely. Good point to try to pick something that you're comfortable with in the clutch. Although it does help if the thing that you're comfortable with is one of the best weapons in the game.
Yeah, but keep in mind, every weapon needs to be learned.
Absolutely. Could have said it better myself. All right, let's see what our loadouts are. Very similar comp, and there's the ballpoint from Mothman, now going with the vanilla version. We have Range Blaster coming back out, still going with the Anaki Splatter Shot and Zap and T-Tech. So some very similar comps coming out. We seem to have fallen into a rhythm of a set of weapons that we're most comfortable with. Nice one fight for the ballpoint here.
Ballpoint gets the pick. And we see an inkjet coming up.
T-Tech's going down. Expect to see lots of inkjets from that Anaki Splatter Shot Nova.
And that's the cap.
Viscous Krillers taking the first cap. Very nice kill from Zion here. Suspect we shall see another inkjet momentarily.
So,
Seeing an
oh,
inkjet on inkjet action. Oh! And going to Mothman in the air. Moths do rule the skies.
yeah, it's hard to hit the moths when they're flying around. Can you relate to it?
Right? Absolutely. We have the lead flipping to the Bog Beast Butterflies. Another inkjet coming out, as well as a Tactic Cooler.
Let's see if they can keep the zone. To
Very
get
access plays. Nice
some
pick.
penalty points.
Now pushing in very hard, trying to find another pick. And finding it.
Butterflies are keeping the zone though. the pigs.
No cap from Viscous Krillers. The timer keeps going down.
Now they are a
in
little
favor
bit...
of
Yeah, they are a little bit in disadvantage. Now that the timer runs out. Nice direct.
V2. See if we can use our specials to get back in. We see some the wave breaker lines coming in, pushing back. Yet another inkjet coming out.
The last 10 points. Can they make it?
There's the flip.
That's the cap.
Straight in already on the side of UNL. Ooh, and
Nice trade.
trade. Advantage still on Bog Beast Butterflies as they count down their penalty. See inkjets ready on both sides. One down.
Let's see the flank.
Two
here.
down. 3v2. Pushing in. Our backliner goes down. Juice comes out.
That's a pick.
This looks looking like this could be the flip.
Missiles are coming down, and there we have an inkjet. Can he hold the zone?
See if we can flip. Oh, there it is.
Let's see some blaster actions with these over the edge shots.
Very
Nice
nice.
pick.
Very, very nice shots. I like the coordination of the blaster and the end zap, just to try to get a little bit of combos, making those indirects a lot easier to kill
Yeah,
and weaken the opponent.
They're pushing very aggressively, getting on their plat.
No penalty left.
So missiles coming in, and the inkjet is there.
One down.
Ooh,
When the flip. And a pretty sizable penalty added. 1 minute left to go.
a few more inkjets we are seeing here.
Now, two down on the side of Viscous Krillers. Bog Beast Butterflies looking to secure the win in the last 40 seconds.
And the time penalty points are running out, so they're starting to
Almost out.
making
Two
points.
goes down.
Ooh,
Clustered up and stuck in ink with that flip. That should be
And
the game to Bog
that's
Beast Butterflies on
game.
spot zones.
always so close to getting the cap.
And with that, we are 3-2. Bog Beast Butterflies, Viscous Krillers. And another fist bump. Cap it off.
Always nice to see it. So
Yeah, once again, the Bog Beast Butterfly is showing patience and composure on splat zones, showing that they can keep that hold despite aggression and pressure.
yeah, but now it's time for tower control.
Yeah, we'll have to see if the strategies implemented by Viscous Krillers in the first tower control match can translate here. We have Brine Water Springs, one of the more contentious map mode combinations, with a tendency to have a bit more of a snowball if you can get past that first check. But of course, we'll have to get through a pretty open fight in mid. Lots of sightlines for backliners to take advantage of in the opening of this map.
Yeah, I think it's on this map you need to secure mid first. And after that, you can try to push it. But as you say, if you get the right spot, it can snowball pretty fast.
Getting the special charge on from riding tower can be really beneficial, especially with the prevalence of long-range specials like Crab Tank, Inkzuka, and Inkjet can be really nasty when hanging out at the bottom of the ramp on offense.
But if you can manage to sneak it up, you can secure your way up there. As on the defending side, it's pretty hard to get the people out of your ramp when they're especially hiding or getting behind that little wall there.
Absolutely. I expect to see more blaster play on the side of Viscous Krillers. I wonder if we're going to see much change from Bog Beast Butterflies. They seem to have found a comp that mostly works for them, mostly changing the flavor of Splatling used, but we'll have to see if any other adjustments are made. Right, and here we go. Tower control on Brightwater Springs. We have a Hydra coming out, and again, very similar comp. We do have that range blaster bow, and we have the Splash-O-Matic, which is going to provide that crab tank. And Zap 85s on both sides as well.
So they're using range with that Hydra. But let's see if the bow can take him out.
Imagine looking to use some Booyah Bombs as well. We've got a tap on the tower, just so early tap to get a little bit more special charge for the team, and then backing off right away. Teammates a chance to regroup. Cheeky little flank to get some bombs onto the Tri-Stringer. Ooh, but caught by the opposing end zap from Pippi, getting
that's
two in a
two
row
picks.
before going down.
Hydra standing there, trying to defend, and the Tri-Strikes are coming in.
Yeah, needing to jump out to the Crab Tank. Crab Tank going down to the Ink Strike.
And
Past checkpoint 1.
Checkpoint.
Cleared.
So, let's see, managed to jump out. But
Some very, very nice movement there.
yeah,
Right.
push is still going on. So, oh, and there we have the Crab Tank. Trying to stand his ground and fell down. Okay.
Looks like Bog Beasts have come back in and established a little bit of control in mid. Still a lot of aggression coming out on the side of Viscous Krillers. The first bomb taking that last pick. It's 2 down. Oh, and the shred on the Booyah Bomb just at the last second, right after they've been ground. Some very nice movement here. More Splash-O-Matic.
Love the,
Another Crab Tank ready.
love the team play with the blaster.
Absolutely. Another stage that can be very, very nice for a range blaster, getting over those ledges around those corners. They have just the amount of range to be able to capitalize on that. You see a Waybreaker coming down from our range blaster here. Ooh, and a very nice pick, aided by that Waybreaker.
And they're trying to push it further, but can't. Butterflies know how to defend.
Two minutes left. We still haven't quite gotten around that corner. Still need to see Bog Beast Butterflies taking it through the first checkpoint.
Oh, there's a pick from the Hydra. Let's juice it up and trying to get their plat. So is this the first push? They are at checkpoint 1.
We see Bog Beast Butterflies getting effectively pinched on both sides as 2 players from each team managed to fold into them. Continuing to get picks as this blaster moves up.
So now,
Checking into bats.
can we see here the snowball system? Blue player trying to get the picks. But that's
And
a
the white.
wipe.
Their opportunity.
So let's see if the butterflies can make a comeback in the last minute.
Straight coming out, giving Johnny Crow a little bit of control, getting a little more paint on the ground, so the sword and Tanatech can get in.
Yes, coming up.
See player jump out, somebody to launch some missiles in the direction. Here they come.
The bomb gets the Hydra. And the push is still on.
Down.
12 more points. Can they do it?
A bit of a meat grinder going on in the tower right now. But still the push goes on. Only 6 points left.
So, and the time is running out. Ooh, it's a
And
wipe.
Yeah, that should be game Viscous Krillers here.
Yep.
And
The
not sure if that was a friendly squid bag or not, but you saw it here, folks.
The last push get cancelled out. But
And with that, we go to Game 7, the third Game 7 of the tournament.
I mean, these matches are pretty intense. So it's...
I don't know if you could fabricate more even teams.
I mean, at this point, we should maybe say thanks to the TEOs who are also matching up the teams, or matched up the teams.
Absolutely.
And
Big shout out to the tournament TOs putting all of the work in behind the scenes. Also love to take this moment to give a shout out to the streamers and commentators that have been participating throughout the weekend, both helping, giving entertaining commentary and dealing with things on the technical side. A lot of behind the scenes work going on to make this tournament happen.
So, but now we see the last game for today, Rainmaker on Sturgeon.
Another classic. Looking to see what kind of comps we'll get out of here. I'm expecting to see more of the tacticular aggression, trying to get the Rainmaker juiced to get over to some of those trickier routes with a little bit more speed.
Yeah, definitely. I think the first one who gets a mid can actually start the push. The question is, which way will they go? Over the left side or the right side? I mean, with Tactic
Certainly.
Cooler, you can make the jump over the left side pretty easy.
Mhm. Absolutely, and that's a quick checkpoint there with a wait time required in between for the gate to come down to get to that last bit. Of course, if you have the ability to run straight through the court and get the right checkpoint, that can be a little bit easier as far as player movement is concerned. All right, Game 7, Rainmaker on Sturgeon Shipyard. We have a very similar comp coming out with NZAP, T-Tech, Wiper, and the Splatling Deco. We have a Tri-Stringer, Splatter Shot, Classic, NZAP, and the Crack-On Roller coming out on the side of Viscous Krillers.
And as you said, we're going to see some Tacticular plays with the NZAP on both sides.
Already got one queued up,
So,
and two down, three
Three
down.
down. How are they going to push?
Rollers in there. Oh, they get picked off just as they are about to hit the Rainmaker. Almost getting that checkpoint.
So now the question is the push stopped or are they going to try it again?
We got that pesky sword ring in the rings, getting a trade on the way out. Kraken coming through from Yucca. Looking to pull a little bit of space. Ooh, and a very aggressive flatling play from Walkman. Once again, using that Kraken to pick up the ring. Oh, no.
It was a quick pick. But they couldn't get the checkpoint. The game is still open.
very open. So she's giving out evasive movement as we dip into the Fight Club.
Trying from their right side.
Got one down in mid, two down. We have now a 4v2. And a very nice trade.
Might be the push.
Just about the checkpoint, and here it is.
Checkpoint done. Get you the
Done, lead by 2 points. Nice movement by Yoko.
They're trying to hold mid. Almost got the Rainmaker.
The Butterfly's trying for that right push, rotating left. Looks like they
Oh,
are going
but
for that left checkpoint.
Left side is open and...
Without, oh, and
Ooh.
doesn't quite get the checkpoint. Just unfortunate. Still at 57.
So close. Oh, the Trizuka getting the kills. And securing the pop.
And the jump off.
That's the reset.
Yep, they do not want to deal with that fight. Just going for the reset. They say they don't have the checkpoint yet. They're going to risk being one down for a moment until they do. Lots of beacons on the side of Viscous Krillers.
Bringer putting the bow, putting on pressure there.
Going down. 2v2 yet again. Back to that meat grinder in mid. A lot of heights happening one after another.
Can they secure the pop?
This is Trade Central at Sturgeon Shipyard. The Bog Beasts going in.
The 2v is
They're going
2.
in.
Mothman with the push.
Practically swimming through the enemy ink to get to that checkpoint. Still just a bit short. Very nice pick. 2 picks from Narumi. 3 picks from Narumi.
Oh, that's a wipe. Oh, can they get the checkpoint? No, it's time.
You see them going right. Oh, it stopped short yet again.
They just can't make the last step up there.
It's unfortunate. Just over 45 seconds left to go. 2v2 yet again. Rainmaker being backed up into the port, but taking one on the way out.
So the last 30 seconds are coming up. It's now basically whoever gets the checkpoint and touches the Rainmaker wins.
Precarious position. Oh, and the Kraken not quite making the space. See if we can get the pop here. A lot of purple ink. Fighting.
Oh, Yoka surviving the pop.
And there's the
That's
checkpoint.
Okay, the last 10 seconds.
Down to 1 point.
Ooh, that's... Is this a
Taking
soft
it.
wipe?
I'm jumping it. They still have an
Oh,
opportunity.
they
If they can get this
reset it.
pop, all they need to do is get just past the checkpoint.
So let's
This
see
is
what
Krillers
they're
setting up their
doing.
defense.
2
See
down.
These arrows coming out, doing a lot of chip damage to Mothman. Yoko
Oh,
going
he's
down,
holding the
back to
Rainmaker,
right-
but
and
that
there it is, the
tries.
try.
the Trizukas again.
The Trizuka. Oh, wow. A well-fought match, literally coming down to 1 point, but finally going over to the Viscous Krillers. Bog Beast Butterflies 3, Viscous Krillers 4. GG's to both teams. What entertaining matches. I could not think of a better way to end week 1 of the tournament. Would you say so, Noxton?
This was an amazing week with these matches we have here. I'm really looking forward to the next ones. If they're going to be the same, or can we actually see one team coming up and stand in front of the others?
Yeah, well,
But yeah,
we'll be releasing the week 2 map soon. We have already posted the upcoming games to be planned. I don't know what the very next one will be, but if you keep tuned into either the Twitch channel or DOS Events announcements, you'll be able to see all upcoming events. We'll be having 5 matches uh, per week over the course of 5 weeks. And then we'll be moving on to our bracket stage where we'll be looking to do a double elimination match for the top 4 teams.
so
All right. Once,
yeah,
once,
well, I think that's it for today.
absolutely. A big thanks
And
to Noxton for streaming and commentating with me. I know it's
uh,
very late in your side of the world.
you're welcome. It's on my side that I need to thank you guys that I'm able to do this and have actually fun with you.
Absolutely. A big thanks to tournament TOs, streamers, commentators, and all participants, mains, and subs for the team. And of course, viewers like you. Thank you very much, everyone. And we wish you a good evening.
So see you soon, guys. Bye bye.